Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing against one of the weekly nightmares. Let's just see what the opponent's powers are. The force summons a unit from their deck with cost less than or equal to their mana gems. The foe's nexus can drop below 1 health until round 5, and the deadly. Honestly, I don't know if Heimerdinger can do it. Let's just see which ones I have at 6 stars. Heimer, Kaiser, Nico, Swain, and Viego. I need something that keeps a decent amount of board presence and that can hold on for 5 turns. So Kaiser's out of the question and Nico's out of the question because they rely on very aggressive game plans. Swain is a maybe. Honestly, if the opponent's nexus is at 1 health, I can just cast spells for the maximum amount of damage every turn. So even if the game goes on longer because of the opponent's power, it's okay. Viego might have the same problems with Heimerdinger. We take a little bit to get going. So let's try out Swain. +1/+1, and when you win an encounter without taking any nexus damage, earn 1 reroll. I think I can do it with that. Let's just go. Let's just see. Do I have to face off against the Howling Abyss? No, for once it's against Randall. That's a nice change of pace. I think for the last 3 weeks the mid-boss was Howling Abyss. That's not that crude. Ooh, this is a very hard choice. These are all great powers. Deep cuts can work with our aggressive game plan. The stack against them allows us to play multiple cards in a turn. And the Explosive Finale has synergy for deck because we do a lot of spell-based removal. I think Explosive Finale is the correct choice. Give the foe's strongest unit barrier. Oh, let's just set the speed to 1.5. There. I think this is a keep. We'll keep this Saboteur in the Swain. We'll draw an extra Swain. The opponent starts off with 2 units. Honestly, I'm going to do this attack. Just okay, the opponent blocked with the barrier one. I was hoping he would block with the non-barrier unit, but it's okay. Stun an enemy. I'll stun there. I think I screwed myself with that attack. I shouldn't have done it. With the house spider, I might be fine because I can. The important is just that I do this and I don't take damage. Yep. As long as I don't take damage, I'm fine. Because I want to get that extra reroll from the power. I don't know what's on top of my deck, but whatever it is it's now extremely buffed up. Let's drop the Legion Saboteur. Let's do this. It removes the opponent's unit's barrier. And it has now stunned the opponent's unit, so it's round 3 only. Damn. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to kill the opponent, but this is fine. Now all my spells basically deal the maximum amount of damage. So I can just do this and clear the opponent's board. Yeah, that's whatever. And finally, round 5. I can just kill the opponent now. The opponent's saving his unit. Well, I can just do this instead. Preemptively kill the opponent. Swain really is one of the strongest champions in the Path of Champions, isn't he? We just demolished this encounter with ease. Sigil of Malice, Falling Comet, General's Palace. Nah. Ravenous Flock. You know what? Sure. Emperor's Favor is not the best upgrade, but the fact that the Ravenous Flock now has the Pyromantic Wake is very good. Summoning Beacon, Pyromantic Wake, Standard Stars Chart, nah. Morgana is interesting, however. Do I want Morgana? We do a lot of targeting, mostly on of the opponent's units. I'm going to be greedy and reroll once. Janna, Jhin or Jinx. As it turns out, I made the right call, because now we get to pick Jhin with double attack and 2 focusing crystals and a mystic shot that deals 6 damage to the opponent's nexus on use. Gold chest, champion item chest, and a shop. I'm definitely going for that shop. If I can get some more upgrades on my cards, it just makes it easier to keep control of the board and obliterate the opponent in the process. Okay, this is perfect. I'll just drop down the Jhin, the Swain. I'm going to go ahead and Mystic Shot. Does that level up Swain? Yes, it does. But the fact that the opponent's unit has barrier is a deterrent from my attack, so I'm going to pass. Really now? You're getting rid of Swain. Yeah, I'll let that go through. It's unfortunate, but I can't do anything about it. Do all of the opponent's units have barrier? It appears so. And now I'm just going to take way too much damage. I have to let that go through as well. Let's drop down the Jhin, I guess. Spend as much mana as possible. I can't exactly remove any of the opponent's units. I can deal 2 plus 3 to something. 6. I can't remove any of the opponent's units. If I attack with Jhin, he will probably block with the Vanguard Lookout. Let's stun there. I think I can get out of this bind.
Fang's turn.
I'm actually here.
I can go ahead and do this.
I have prepared something very special.
How many barriers does the opponent have?
Empire above all! Fear the power, do not see them. The curtain rises.
Yep, that's what I figured. Just doing this is enough to
Stand for what's right.
destroy the opponent's board.
Take your place, and our show will begin. I will break them.
Except I miscalculated and expect the opponent to go ahead and
Know your place.
block. My bad. I definitely need to mulligan for more spells. That's good to know. Here was I praising Swain and now we're having trouble on the second encounter. It's okay, we have a revive. Everything's under control. Now, Swain, Pirouette, Mystic Shot, yep, that's a keep. And the second Swain, just in case. Well then, let's drop down the Swain. See what the opponent does. Let's Pyromantic Wake, which levels up Swain, yep.
Victory awaits.
Let's see what the opponent does from there. Nothing. I can just do this. Stun both the opponent's units. And they're set at 3. Wait, did that just show me what card I would get? No. Okay, it was an error. For a second there it appeared as though it was showing me what card I would get. That would have been a huge oversight from the opponent, from the developers. How about no opponent? That's a very large Swain. Did the opponent just pass? Okay, the opponent just had the nuts last time, I guess. Barrier.
Soldiers to me.
Yet another Cithria. Well, let's remove the opponent's board.
Gave my all.
Right, there's no blocks or there's no stuns happening because the opponent's Nexus can no longer take damage. Forgot about that part. Well, it doesn't matter because the opponent's dead now. Come on, opponents, just let me have this. The opponent just killed himself because he really wanted to remove my dragon. Well, let's not question his choice. He knew he was already dead, so he went out on his own terms. Weapons of the Lost, Dancing Grenade, Legion Grenadier. Honestly, the Dancing Grenade being cheaper might make it a little bit more usable. Firepower, Wild Inspiration, your created cards cost 1 less. We do create a decent amount of cards. Death Lotus can act as removal, which is interesting. Pythos is a flexible card. The Mana Soul is nice as well. Honestly, I'm tempted to just take the Death Lotus and move on. We have another shop coming up, so let's go for it. Tiana Crown Guard or River Shaper. Definitely don't want to deal with the Nice. So we're avoiding the River Shaper like the plague. Death Sand, Spell Slinger. Now let's toss the units back. I'll keep the Dancing Grenade and the Death Sand. With a Swain in hand, we can now go for a nice little amount of removal.
Will knocks us right.
Double Inspiring Light. What happens if I do this? I see. Almost nothing. And if I do this, I level up the Swain. Okay, I'll do this just to level up Swain then.
Empire above all.
And then I'll pass the turn.
I'm actually here.
Weird that the opponent chose to just
Now that's a bit
forgo buffing his board. Let's go ahead and do that. It sets up a kill with the Death Sand. Seems good to me.
slight adjustment. Needs a finishing touch.
Can you not? I just want to, you know, leave. Please don't kill me, opponent. I also don't want to take any damage. So if you could just ease up on the pressure, that would be great. Deal 13 damage to a unit. Seems fair.
The stage is set.
Do I just... Okay. That just summons both the
Canon.
Badger Bears. Sure. Since I can't do anything else, I might as well just trigger the effect. Okay, that's not nice. I have run out of spells. Can I get a spell here? Perfect. No. Don't do it, opponent. Please stop attacking. Anything else? No?
I shall lead.
Oh, and a rally effect. Fortunately, I did pick the stun, so I don't have to worry about taking damage. And now we've hit round 5. I was worried that the opponent was going to be able to attack in response to whatever I play here, but if I just stun that unit, I can Ravenous Flock in response to an attack, and that kills the opponent. Yep. Just like that.
We are at war. I have prepared something very special. I hear it now. The thunder.
G-Nivel levels up, even though it's completely pointless.
Comes in an unspoiled fire.
There. Complete overkill. It's rather unfortunate that our little buffer in the form of the revive was lost, but it should be alright. Poké Stick is great. Let's go for the shop. Buy a power, flexible game plan. Yeah, okay. The extra cards are nice. It allows me to go ahead and pick up some other cards. Withering Well is interesting. It doesn't target, so it doesn't work with our power, but it does remove a significant portion of the opponent's board. I'm going to pick 2 copies up. And then I'll cut a card, the Iron Legionnaire, Yeah. Let's cut the Iron Legionnaire. Now I have a rather large amount of spells in my deck. At the very least, I should be able to draw them more consistently than my units, which is important because our deck revolves mainly around spellcasting now. And Swain's effect. There's the Swain. We have some nice spells. The opponent obviously starts off with Trundle. I knew that. I can go ahead and the opponent heal these Nexus up. There goes my level up on Swain immediately. I get very close to it though. But I can actually do something here. I can do this. Level up the Swain, stun that there. And now the Swain clears once I attack. He can block with one of his units, but it's fine. Yeah. I have placed the Swain at risk by, you know, lowering his health to 2. But at the very least, now the opponent can't play anything at all. I can go ahead and stun that unit and then Ravenous Flock afterwards to remove the opponent's board. Yep. I'm going to wait for his attack first. There it is. Nope. Nice. The opponent's just dying to our explosive finale. And he has run out of Trundles now, which is a very significant victory for me. What do I even play here? Honestly, I'm going to drop down the Jhin just so I have him on board. I don't even need to play anything here. I can just pass. Wait for the opponent to drop down something. Really? You're being that aggressive, huh? Well, fortunately, I can keep clearing your board up extremely easily, in fact. Let's just... I have the spare mana. Let's play the General's Palace. It's not like the opponent has split me under any sort of threat. And now I can just kill the opponent because the time's up, opponent. Neat. We even managed to go through this encounter without taking any damage, so we even get that extra reroll from our item. Dragon Tooth, Pocket of the Iron Solari, Crush, Coral, Crush Gauntlets. Honestly, the barrier might be better just so I can attack freely with Swain on the first turn. Deceptively Deadly, Arm to the Teeth, Phalanx, nah. Bouncing Blades, Memory Game, Whoosh. Bouncing Blades gives me a damage spell every turn, but Memory Game is just a copy of a spell from my deck every turn, so yeah, it's the obvious choice. And we're going for the spells chest. Front end, will do to all the units. I just have to deal with the fact that my Swain will die in the beginning of the game. Sure. Actually, no, not the beginning of the game. I have like 3 turns of Swain until it dies. Seems fine by me.
The future of the men. We honor the bull. Death with eyes knowing. All destiny ends bleached white.
Okay. Do I attack? Does that level up Swain? Yes, it does. And then I'm left with 1 mana. What does that do? I take 1 damage. I want to avoid taking 1 damage as much as possible. Okay. This might be the correct choice. I deal 14, I level up Swain.
Victory awaits.
I can attack with Swain right afterwards, and I can also cast the Ravenous Flock if necessary.
I've got this.
I will in fact use the Ravenous Flock here.
Leave them nothing. After the battle, the ravens.
Ah, never mind. I messed up. I took 1 damage, no more rerolls for me.
Burn my scars.
Kind of a
The winter's close.
douche move from the opponent. Just going ahead and denying my reroll. Oh well. It's not like he is in a great position. He's already at 2 health or 1 health.
His blessing is light, his anger death.
Honestly, I have so many cards in hand, I'm tempted to just toss out a unit. Keep the spells at least.
Go on, Fang, just like I taught you. Get him.
Let's see what he does. He has 6 mana. Go ahead. Play whatever you want. I just want a decent enough board to target with a spell. And I suppose I'll toss that damage upstairs. The next turn I'll get 1 extra card in hand. Does that kill? Okay, that doesn't kill the opponent yet. I'm just waiting.
Everyone pleads for the right prize.
Yeah. I'm going to keep clearing the board, opponent. So just... there we go. Pass the turn back to me. So I can kill you properly. There. 1 dead opponent. To be fair, I already have 5 rerolls, so it's not like I need the extra one. I can use the ones I currently have a lot before I reach a point where I can't do it. Your skills drain. If it was your spells drain, I would think about it, but since it's just skills, I'll pass. I would rather have a unit that's already in my deck buffed up. Can I get a decent spell? Ooh, Ravenous Flock with X-Tech Fabricator 3. Now that's a good spell. Arm to the Thief? Nope. Pass deal. Oh, I'm just going to overdraw so much, but I'm greedy, so we're taking it. And another shot. Yeah, I'm going for another shot. Maximum greed for me. All I have to do is just get cards that are easily playable. That's it. Swain, there he is. There's our man. Let's play the Swain. See what it does. If I do this, does this level up Swain? Yes, it does. So we're doing that. Please play something else, opponent. You have 3 mana. I know you have something in hand. There it is. Now I can do that
After the battle,
and be satisfied. Ooh, Swain with double attack, that just means a double proc on this effect.
such little lives.
We're in a... Okay, we're in a position where we just guaranteed to win. Doesn't even matter that we're burning cards. We'll have all that we could possibly ever need to win the game out and close the game out easily.
Is the beating heart of drama.
Let's do that there.
Is it not?
Unfortunately, it replaces itself. Never thought I would say that. Also, the opponent's dead, or at one here. Please don't, opponent. You're making this harder than it needs to be. Let's pass. I'm burning cards left and right, but it's fine. What if I go ahead and deny that? What will you do then?
I will give them
There. Wait, is that how it works? The opponent is still allowed to go through with his killing of my unit, even though I removed the unit that would take damage. I had no idea. Good to know for the future. I was worried the opponent was going to have another one of those. Fortunately, it didn't. Round 5, finally. And a dead opponent.
I will break them.
Yep. I definitely say that game was perfect. We didn't take a single point of damage. The opponent was on the back foot all the time. I would take Pirouette, but we already draw so many cards in our opening hand. I might just take something different. Nah, let's take more Pirouettes. It's fine. We'll find a way to get rid of all the cards we have in our opening hand. No, Trifarian Might, yeah, sure. And let's keep going. I cut a card. What card would I even cut? Withering Well, probably. Yeah, we don't need Withering Well. We're fine without it. When the foe summons a landmark, advance their landmarks with countdown 3 rounds. Fortunately, the opponent doesn't have that annoying power Lysandra has, where she just denies cards you play, or after you play 3 cards, every card you play costs 3 more. It's basically denying you playing the game, which is very annoying.
By my hand will not suspend.
Please develop a big board, opponent.
Completely and without question.
Let's do that. That doesn't level up Swain. I would like it if Swain were to level up. But you know what? I'm fine just doing this.
Their time has come.
Because I can then go for Ravenous Flock.
Victory
That
awaits.
allows Swain to level up. And with leveled up Swain, I can go ahead and attack.
I will break them.
Which sets up a kill the following turn. Wait, is that how it works? I'm pretty sure the opponent summoned more because of the Draklord Inquisitor. Or more than it should because of the Draklord Inquisitor. What do I even do here? Is this lethal? I'm going to go ahead and do that just because it's free. Oh, this opponent's obliterating my Swain, unfortunately. I'll do this just so
They should thank you.
the Ravenous Flock doesn't or still gives my Swain something, and so I stun both the opponent's units. Now I take 14, yep, that's what I figured. But I can deal 10 stun there and keep myself healthy, definitely picking up the Mana Soul so I can continue burning the opponent. And yeah, I think I'll pass. Actually no, I can play the Mana Soul. There. Perfect turn. The opponent is very low. Let's pass the turn and see what the opponent does. Yeah, that's what I expected. Let's do 12 there. And there goes basically my entire increased damage on my spells, but you know what, it's fine because the opponent basically lost his entire board.
Everybody here is so cool.
What round are we on? This is round 4, unfortunately. Really? You're entombing my Swain. That's annoying. Can you not? Oh. Is my Mystic Shot going to... Okay, for a second I worried that my Mystic Shot was going to end up losing damage. But it didn't, fortunately. This dealt 19, 19, 19. I suppose it's because multiple effects were triggered on the stack and the game didn't recognize them until they were complete. Their first 3 spells or skills. Or maybe it's because it was the same type of trigger. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that I didn't take just multiple instances of 14 damage because I was careless. Wait, I can still play another source of damage there? Really? Is this bugged? Okay, there might be some bug at play here because that's multiple spells in a row now that had the effect to deal the extra damage when they shouldn't. The opponent the opponent didn't even attack with the Watcher. Let's just play that and kill the opponent through that effect. Okay, the opponent deals 2 damage to my Nexus. Actually, he kills himself. Funny. Wait, that time the spell did get its damage reduced. Maybe it was because the game was already over though. Either way, that was a lot of confusion going on the last fight. All that matters is that we won. Ooh. Come on, something good. The massive gemstones. Didn't know what I should be expecting. That's basically 20 gemstones is the basic reward anyway. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Till then.